What up? What up? What up? Young vet back with an update. So, just want to let everybody know what's been going on, how everything at USA is going. So far, not too bad. Not the way I'd like for it to be. It's been a little rough around the edges, but hey, it's been a while. It's been a few months since I've been in the truck, trying to shake the rust, trying to get used to driving a manual, and get used to doing certain routines and things that have to be done. But it's all good. My first trip, I left Atlanta Thursday and went straight down to Florida, back up to Georgia, out to North Carolina. I've been bouncing around, not too bad. 400 plus miles, 500 plus miles, little short runs, not too bad. I know it'll pick up. It's just gonna take a while for me to show that I can do these longer runs. I can knock 500 out without it being a problem. Plus, where I've been at, it's been hard to do 500 plus. You're going through the mountains of Virginia and Carolinas and Georgia, and them mountains will slow you down. It's part of it. But not too bad. I've had a few hiccups. Just every now and then I might miss an exit or something. They got to turn around or stuff like that. I was wanting to go home this weekend, but I didn't know it. My dispatch know ahead of time, far enough in advance, and I should have known better. As long as I've been driving, I should have known, but I just wasn't thinking. And I asked to come home, but he couldn't get me home. So I got to let if you come to USA, I don't know about anywhere else, but for sure at USA, you need to let them know at least a week ahead of time that you're trying to go home, at least 7 days, if not longer. So they can start working you back home and stuff. It's all good. I'm going to stay out one more week, and I'm going to go home at the beginning of next week. I usually try to do it at the end of a pay period. That way I might miss like the last day of a pay period and the first day of the next pay period. That way I'm not missing 2 or 3 days from one pay period and having just one terrible short check. But it's all good. That's on me. That's why communication is key. I got a good DM. He seems like a real good guy, professional. Me and him have talked on and off. When I call, he doesn't sound bothered, annoyed. He's on top of things. He tries to get things done as good as he can, as quickly as possible. And I like that. I appreciate it. He helps keep me rolling. Every time I go to finish my macros for the current load, I got one already waiting. That's how it's been so far. But it's been going good. These little shortcomings, they happen. It's part of driving. It doesn't matter where you go. I had those issues, here and there at PTL. Now I'm at USA. It's the same thing. Hurry up and wait sometimes. Issues at shippers and receivers, getting held up for paperwork, long lines. Running out of hours when I could really keep going. Right now I'm sitting at a truck stop 2 hours away from the Ohio terminal because I need to go take my truck and get it checked out. There's things that they're not sitting right with me as far as the truck goes. I got issues with my windows. I need new wiper blades. My brakes, I feel like I need better. I need newer brakes. I put it like that. I feel like I need newer brakes. They're not illegal, but they're not stopping the way you would expect them to stop. I can't just hit the brakes and lock. I don't want to lock up, but you know what I mean. Like I can't just stop as quickly as possible. So I don't like that. So I'm gonna get things like that checked out, make sure everything's operating just fine on the truck. I picked it up in Atlanta. They don't have a shop in Atlanta at that terminal. It's just a small little spot where they do orientations and driving tests and pick up trucks to issue out. That's about it. But other than that, man, it ain't been too bad. I'm waiting to see what my first check looks like. I think I'm gonna be right around like 2,200 miles, which is not bad considering I started out dead right at the end of like the pay period. So, we'll see how it goes. It's all good though, and I'll keep on updating you guys and letting you know how everything goes. 1 or 2 options I'm looking at down the road here in a few months. I'm either gonna be shooting to be a trainer or go lease, which more than likely is gonna be go lease. But we'll see what happens. Who knows? That's the beauty of going to a company like this, where they're trying to recommit to the drivers and they're trying to make a positive movement forward from perceptions, from past driver experiences and from rumors. They're trying to move forward and show you that they do care about the drivers. They are here for you as well as themselves. And like I said, so far it seems that it's the truth. It's not rumors. They're really trying to make a difference in a positive direction, and I love it. So thankful for that. All thanks to Heidi and John over at Hard Driver Solutions. Every time I talk to them, they always got options available. They always try and give you the best option possible. If they can't find you a place that you'll be happy, then there might not be too many places where you'll be satisfied. They strive to make the drivers happy and find you a place where you can have what you would call a career. If you want information on them, to talk to them so that they can see if they can find you something or lead you in a direction, just let me know. Drop a line, comment. I'll be happy to share that information with you. But other than that, just got done for the day. Hopefully I'll be at the yard first thing in the morning so I can get this truck checked out and get right back on the road. About to go in here and get me something to eat. I'm starving. I've hardly eaten all day. Been driving for the last 8 or 9 hours. So, as always, be safe. Always be safe for anything. Be careful out here. There's crazies out here on the road. Always be yourself. Young vet out.